Dear colleagues, respected excellencies, it's my great pleasure to take part in these very important events. At first, please allow me, on behalf of the World Federation of Engineering Organizations, to deliver our heartiest congratulations to the opening of this very important conference. And I want to warmly thank the Ghana Institute of Engineers, the WFEO International Member for Ghana, for hosting and organizing this flagship engineering event of UNESCO and WFEO. My thanks also goes to WFEO standing committees for technology and policies, especially the Committee for Engineering Capacity Building, the Committee for Women in Engineering, and the Committee for Anti-Corruption, who are hosted by our African members for their valuable support to the event. Let me briefly talk about WFEO, the World Federation of Engineering Organizations, especially in African context. WFEO is an international non-governmental organization representing the engineering profession worldwide. It was founded in 1968 under the auspice of the United Nations Organization of Education, Science, Agriculture, UNESCO in short. Now the World Federation of Engineering Organizations, WFEO, brings together national engineering organizations from more than 100 economies and represents millions of engineers from all over the world. The Federation of African Engineering Organizations, FAIO, is the international member for Africa in WFEO. WFEO's charter is to unite multidisciplinary engineering associations throughout the world to contribute to global efforts to establish a sustainable, equitable, and peaceful world by providing an international perspective and enabling mechanisms, of which the African Engineering Week is a significant one. Engineering are at the core of the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The point of international and regional engineering cooperation is to share experience, visions, and skills, knowledges that allow for a better understanding of the world's most pressing issues and to accelerate the actions to achieve the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. The African continent, a key strategic matter to global development, is also at the core of the Sustainable Development Goals, as it is the continent of greatest challenges, potentials, and promises. WFEO thus set its priority to Africa engineering development by fostering STEM education, engineering capacity, and so on, to support our member organizations to better play their crucial role in creating the framework for improving the daily life and the future of billions of human beings by implementing the 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda and the African Union 2063 Agenda. The global pandemic crisis has demonstrated the needs for more international and regional cooperation and more solidarity between nations, individuals, and organizations, and the interconnected nature of health, economy, scientific knowledge, and technology. And the pandemic has also shown the importance of digital technologies in combating the crisis and restoring the economy. Statistics shows that where the economy is more digitalized, where it's more resilient to the crisis. In the past year, even though the pandemic gave serious negative impact to the global economy, the digital economy has increased more than 3% globally and even reached 9.7% in China, more than 3 times higher than the average GDP growth last year. The choice of the theme, engineering, inter-Africa trade, and sustainable development goals, illustrates very well the need for both economic growth and a strategic vision that leaves no one behind. Taking this opportunity, I would like to call more attention to the growing digital trade that is supported by digital technologies. In the past year, China's cross-border e-commerce import and export reaches 225 billion euro, a year-on-year increase of 31%. However, this needs a solid digital infrastructure, the internet. Africa needs to largely increase its internet infrastructure and application to catch up the wave of digitization. In other words, the fourth industrial revolution. According to the data of Internet World Statistics, in the first quarter of this year, 43.2% of residents in Africa have access to the internet, compared with 65.6% of world average, 71% in China, 88% in Europe, and 94% in North America. I wish the engineering institutions could effectively help with the increase of digital literacy and skills to drive the widely adoption of digital technologies, especially in the continent of Africa. I'm very pleased to see it is the first time for the Africa Engineering Week to introduce the Science and Robotics Bootcamp. Robotics is one of the leading technology of the fourth industrial revolution. Empowered by big data and artificial intelligence and cloud computing, the performance of robots improved dramatically, and its application penetrates manufacture, construction, transport, logistics, healthcare, retails, and financial services, and so on. Africa needs its own robotic research, development, and applications to meet its localized needs in economic and social development, for which engineering organizations, especially engineering organizations based in African continents, have a crucial role to play. Finally, please allow me wish all participants a fruitful conference, and again, my warm congratulations to all FIO and Ghana Institute of Engineers, executives, and staff for offering this wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much.